morning. So my other half decided that she needed a new office chair, and she decided she wanted a gaming chair with lots of back support. So she went online, found this one from a company called HDCanada. This is supposed to be the 6448 gaming chair. And I'm going to unbox it, open it, put it together, and we'll have a look at it and see how it is. Stay tuned. Okay, let's get into this and see what's in there. The shipping was ridiculously fast. We ordered this on Thursday afternoon, and it arrived Saturday morning. Their store looks to be a Shopify store. So it made checkout extremely easy. That was nice. I didn't even know it had arrived until the shop app dinged at me because the delivery guy did not ring the doorbell. Alright, so some various parts here. Some mechanisms. Looks like legs, chairs, cylinder, chairs, screws, not chairs. Looks like a back support, some arms, another arm. Ooh, look at that. Now that looks nice. Oh yeah, this is a nice looking chair. Looks like it's going to be nicely vented, nice and comfy. Nothing else in the box. Just kick that to the side and use it for garbage. Alright, so moving along. This looks like the spot where all the good stuff is, so let's dig in and see what we got. Pack of screws. Comes with the Allen key. Cylinder. Looks like a power cable. That must be for the massage feature that comes with it. I don't know how much of a massage it's actually going to be, but let's have a look. FDW, made in China. So the box is actually correct. It is an FDW, not an HDCanada. Looks like some rebranding, but that's okay. Warning, do not use this chair as a stepladder. Use it as a chair only. Alexa, turn on the island.
Okay.
Apparently Alexa decided I did not need to see anymore.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Thanks. Okay, so step one says we need this star thing, and then we need a whole bunch of legs. So let's dig it out. It's nice that they wrap everything individually these days so things don't get damaged or scratched, but it just means so much packaging that we don't really need a more efficient way of doing this. closer so I stop losing them. Now, I've been cutting this a little short so that you guys don't have to watch me screw in absolutely every single one of these screws. But what I am going to point out here is there's a whole lot of slag and debris left over from the welding process. That's a little not great. Like, that's actually kind of sharp. I'm not real thrilled about that. Might have to file that down, but seems pretty sturdy. It's just the finish is a little bit lacking, but let's see how it ends up in the end. All right, so the next section is apparently the wheels. Very standard. Not much going on here. Pretty basic. Doesn't seem to have a bearing or anything. It's just plastic rollers riding on a metal shaft. Hopefully they turn out all right. And these are just supposed to pop in, which they do. Need more coffee. I'm dropping things this morning. Alright, we have a chair base. Fantastic. Now, apparently this little guy clips back in. Looks nicer. I guess this guy goes in next. Oh, look at that. Cool. That part is finished. Now we're supposed to move on to the bottom of the chair. Alright, so Velcro strap. Probably for a power supply, I'm guessing. Alright, so front. This goes like this. Now, Z8s, eh? So that's these guys. Okay. You know, I always find it a little disconcerting when on the packaging there's a section for extra screws that legitimately says spare. Why do I need spare screws? For this project, at least. Oh, look at that. I'm catching myself. Putting it in backwards. Look at that. Front. Front. Oops. Okay. Let's do this over again. Interesting. Apparently, it's supposed to go like that. Not quite sure why, but so far everything seems to be of not bad quality. Like, the bottom's just got your standard staples. I don't think they're gonna do all that great. I don't know. That looks kind of like an afterthought. But I feel like if I torque these down too much, I'm going to strip the life out of them. So let's avoid doing that. I gotta say, the ergonomics on this thing suck. I wouldn't pay for it. I'm glad it was free. Alright, so now we're supposed to put this on there. And yeah, straight on. Alright. Here we go. We have a chair and a base. Let's see where we're going next. Arms. We're doing the arms. All right. Overall, not a horrible build so far. Quality isn't bad. There's some, obvious price point issues, but that's okay. And Y11s. Y11s. That's these guys. Started. Maybe get it started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get these arms put on, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, so we have a chair, base, we have arms, swings pretty good. Now, the next thing it's telling us to do, oh man, I need new knees, is to put the back on it. So let's put the back on it. Alright, so continuing on, we have a chair, we have the base. Now it says to put this puppy down on here, and then it says to stand it up. So it's trying to make this easier on us. Oh, those holes aren't done very well. That's not going to be very good. So it wants to line things up like this, but everything's a little bent. So this is going to be a little more interesting. These are once again the Y11s. Let's see if I can do this without lying it down on its back, which would be the easy way to do this. But I'm stubborn and we'll give it a try. Hi Nolan, no, this is Mom's chair. Apparently I have a helper starting with me here.
Are you helping me with me?
There. Alright, so I'm going to get these screws put in and deal with the small human, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, so just tightening up what should be the last bolt. There was some slight alignment issues with the way that the holes were drilled and things were tapped, but overall, I can't complain. And once again, in the interest of clarity, this is not a paid promotion. I bought this with my own money. They have not endorsed me, incentivized me, or anything in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Now, I have to put in the plugs. Guys, just pop in to all the little holes. To cover up and hide the screws. Not a very difficult build. Again, this was sub $200 for this chair, so it's not going to be a Ferrari by any stretch of the imagination, but since Trudy does not have a chair for her crafting that is any good, currently stolen one of our dining room chairs. This should help quite a bit. Now, the last thing to do is pop on the cushion. Oh, our friend desiccant pack. Don't eat this. Can't forget the don't eat this. All right, so see if I can do this without standing up, because I really don't want to mess around with my crutches on screen. Not too far. This is supposed to be for the head. So, there you have it. One chair. Doesn't look too bad. I'll follow up and let you know how it goes after she's used it for a few. Thanks for watching.